Welcome to this week's podcast, officially called the Pokemon Podcast, where we talk Pokemon 24/7
Jesus
and nothing
Christ.
but Pokemon. Let's start some topics.
Other than
Other than Pokemon.
Yeah, we don't need a repeat of episode 1.
I was about to
Yeah.
say the first topic is going to be nobody but one person knows anything about Pokemon.
So I think
Pokecast.
before we get started, let's introduce our guest. Our
Oh,
first
yeah.
guest.
I
That's-
completely forgot.
that's right.
First time ever recording.
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah.
So just tell us one fun fact about you, and tell us why you weren't busy enough to come and do this podcast with us.
Why I was not busy enough?
Yeah, to actually say yes and accept our invite.
First of all, what's your name? I feel like we're going a little too deep. Before.
My name's Rick.
No.
Alright.
What's your gamer tag? Not your real name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not like
my
a track-
gamer
now
tag?
we're gonna have to
Gamer
scratch
tag.
that.
Okay.
scratch it.
So just to start again. So I'm in this position when I was like talking, right?
No. We're kidding. We're kidding.
So my gamer tag in most games
Uh,
is Velvet Jones.
Velvet
Alright,
Jones.
there you
Is
go.
that from
Velvet
like?
Jones.
Is that from
It's an
DC?
old Saturday Night Live skit.
TC.
Oh,
It's an old Eddie Murphy Saturday Night Live skit.
How
That's
old?
what that is.
Like before my time?
well, I mean, we all don't know
Well,
it.
back when he was on the show, so probably before your time. Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, dude. What's he doing now?
He's just
They're-
in on his
they're doing-
bed of money.
He's
I
doing
mean,
the Haunted Mansion 3.
He was Donkey and
he's-
Shrek.
he's
He
doing-
retired.
Coming to America 2, actually.
Oh, yeah. I
They're
heard
doing
about
that
I
that.
forgot that was a thing.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
When is
Alright.
that supposed to come out?
I have no idea.
All right. Let's get into this.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Before we go topics, what's going on with you? What's new? What's something fun that happened?
Well, it's gonna be pretty much like a topic that we're gonna talk about in the future. I don't want to
All
go
right.
into it because
Okay.
that's all I really know. And
So we'll
Yeah.
save it then, huh?
Okay.
yeah,
So how, what was you
I don't
say
want to
that?
overtake
Huh?
this because I could talk about this for 30 minutes. But
We'll save it. You got a topic. It'll be there.
yeah,
I had a pretty cool weekend. I went to San Antonio, Six Flags.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
oh, that's right for
That
the
was
hurricane
fun. Yeah.
or the
Okay.
yeah.
storm or whatever
The
it was.
storm that wasn't even gonna hit us. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. I rode some roller coasters that I never thought I would ride. The one that takes you straight up and then straight down.
The ones where all the people have been
Oh
getting
my
killed
God.
by.
The boomerang
'Cause-
one?
I rode that one, but no, that one's not as bad. But it's literally one that it's just a straight pole, like shoots you straight up and just straight down.
Oh, like the dungeon
God.
drop
Oh, so
Yeah,
is it
something
a-
like that.
for all the
Kinda like a
OG
slingshot
people that
type?
went to Six
No,
Flags.
Bungee-
not
on
a-
bungee cords?
No, not a
No.
bungee
You mean
cord. It's literally
Astro
just the
World.
pole.
Six Flags.
And
Oh,
then
okay.
the
Actual-
pole and it shoots straight up.
And it shoots straight up.
Yeah, that one, dude, it was such a, like, we're looking up, like, we're in line, like, oh, dude, that's not high, like, we're chilling. As soon as the thing takes off, because it doesn't give you, like, a warning, it just takes off randomly. And I kid you not, it just kept on going up and up and up, and dude. But no, it was fun. Nah, went to Six Flags and just back to work. What about you?
What about me? I have nothing. I worked. I played a lot of Apex. I didn't play. You know what? Forgive me, but I haven't played a lot of Pokemon.
Jesus.
Forgive me. I'm just. That's all I'm saying. This isn't.
Well, you're on the right podcast.
Welcome to the
There you
official
go.
Pokemon podcast,
Yeah, I
where we
mean-
talk Pokemon 24/7. Now I've just been playing Pokemon Pikachu Go, which I didn't want to touch because it seemed the concept was stupid because it just goes off of like Pokemon Go. But it's all right. It's okay. It's not a bad game. What about you, Rick? What you been up to?
Well, I got invited to be on a podcast.
Hey!
There we go.
So awesome. And on just a side note, I love the fact that there's no Pokemon paraphernalia in here.
Not
Even though
yet.
this is called the official Pokemon podcast.
We usually have a little action figure right here in the
Which
middle
one's
to
that?
center
It's
it.
into the
okay.
kitchen.
But next time we'll make sure it's
Next time.
it's like a Weedle or something.
A Weedle.
Yeah.
Damn.
The worst.
All right. So
Who's got
What
the
do we
first
have?
topic?
Well, you said that
Well,
you wanted to kind of.
Yeah, you had a
You
thing
want
you were
time
gonna
to
say.
Area
celebrate.
51, guys.
Oh,
Area 51.
classic.
We're all going, right?
Shit.
We all got our gear ready
We're
to
all
go.
going. No one
All our
bring a
Nerf
gun.
guns and
Nerf guns.
Just bring
Yeah.
not even Nerf guns. We're gonna die.
We
They
need
see a
paintball
gun.
guns.
I don't even think real guns would.
Just
do
take
anything.
swords.
You
Right?
take swords?
Just take swords.
Bow and
What
arrow
about kunais?
swords.
Apparently, the
take
Naruto runners are gonna be
We're all
on the
gonna, because you
outside.
can dodge the bullets
Dude,
if you
I
run like
saw
that.
on the
Yeah.
news. Oh my god.
It was on the news?
Yes.
Yeah, someone actually posted that. I
Like
saw that.
actual news.
Oh my god.
Naruto, and they're
It's like, we're
making
gonna
fun
see-
of it because they're
Dude.
like, Rock Lee's finally getting some screen time.
God,
Yeah.
for that meme to make it to the news, it's like it's a meme, but I'm kind of scared that it's serious at the same time. I don't.
So
How many
I-
do you think are gonna go?
It's on the internet.
Maybe a
Somebody's
couple
going to take it
hundred.
seriously.
We
Somebody's
should
gonna take it
actually-
Somebody's going to take it
exactly.
seriously.
We should make a bet and see like who can get the most,
Get the
like
closest
the
one.
closest to how many people are actually gonna make it.
I'll say.
Like beans in a jar.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
at least,
Like beans in a
yeah,
jar.
yeah, pretty
Okay.
I'm
much.
gonna say,
I'll say
at least
300.
300.
You think 300?
300?
300.
Dude, imagine how epic that would be.
300.
The Spartans.
You think that? Oh, okay.
Because I was going to say like 1,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1,000.
I was gonna say like 1,000.
Really?
I'm gonna go
Oh, yeah.
up there. I think what? How many people are involved? Like
I
a
think it's like
million.
almost a million, yeah.
There's
okay.
gonna be at least 3,000 that are gonna like. I'll go.
There's going to be like 1,000 people that go. And they're going to walk up to that warning sign. And then it's going to drop. Because all those people are going to... There'll be a bunch of people that are going to like stay. It's going to drop to like 200.
Yeah.
The number of people that actually step. And then it's going to be like a game of chicken. Like who's
Like,
who's
gonna
gonna
go
get
the furthest?
the farthest.
Oh,
you know?
man,
Yeah.
that's a very
See,
dangerous game.
I think it's gonna be like 3,000 people are gonna go, and 2,000 of them are gonna be like, oh my god, this is so funny. They're gonna be vlogging it. Look at me, I'm at Area 51, and there's gonna be 1,000 people there that are gonna be crazy people with actual weapons, ready to storm Area 51, having their diagram about like, all right, this is where we're gonna go, this is what we're gonna do, and they're gonna get killed.
You think crazy as in like actually mentally
Like they're ready.
they're ready for
They're
this?
ready.
Like
Ready
they've
to
been
save
waiting.
They're
the
just-
aliens.
They've
because
been
there's
waiting.
people that actually believe for real
Yeah.
that aliens are being kept from us.
Well,
Exactly.
What do you think? Let's stop right here. What do you think? What do you think is in Area 51?
Nothing. I think it's just folklore.
You think it's folklore?
Come
Yeah.
on.
I think
No.
it's I
You
think
would
it's
think
Air
that.
Force stuff that they're just keeping under wraps.
Yeah,
Like experimental Air Force machinery or technology that they're working on that they don't want anybody to know about, and it's just built up over time.
I mean, like a lot of things in the U.S. government, they like to keep things classified, and I feel like that's just what it is. It's just another base that everyone is kind of like.
You don't think it's classified for a reason, like a high reason, like this could send the world into chaos reason,
No.
or we could be hunted for this reason. The United Nations will
'Cause how
come
long-
together against us.
How long has this been going on about Area 51
since Roswell?
Exactly. Which is what, like the 50s or
Since the
it
Roswell
was around like
that was 50s, huh?
50s and
I mean, it would be cool if there was like a black hole in Area
In
51,
there, that's
just
what they're
chilling
doing.
there, you know.
but you look at those people, what did they have? Nothing.
What do you mean?
They're barely getting colored television.
What do they have? Black
What
holes?
else are they they're going to keep them entertained?
Oh, you're talking about the people in
Oh,
the
it's
50s.
gonna be back then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Of course they're going to be making up that.
Dude, we have internet and we make everything up. Like the things that we make
That's
up
what I'm
now are
saying.
way
Yeah.
greater than the things we used to make up.
But that's what I'm saying, like
I don't know. I just
what means
they didn't
that,
have any reference points, and yet they came up with like all this alien talk. Well, I mean, they guess.
But
they
I
did
mean,
have
you had
reference
that was the
points.
atomic age. You had Cold War going on.
Mhm.
Atomic energy was atomic fear of atomic fallout was everywhere. So you had basically giant bugs,
Oh
and
yeah.
giant monsters all over the movie screens.
Oh.
People's fear of basically nuclear power gone awry. And it's very easy to switch over to conspiracy theories, aliens, all kinds of crazy stuff. So, yeah, it's not that far of a stretch to say, like, hey, I saw some government stuff over here. They're, at that time, not even acknowledging that it's existing. This does sound really,
Fishy.
fishy.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, you put two and two together, and it's very easy to get to, oh, yeah, there's a lot of alien sightings out here. There's a lot of UFO sightings out here. This place is secret. Put two and two together. Like, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. What do you think's in there?
I think it has to do with nuke stuff that just mutated and somehow is still living.
Okay.
But
I
they
would-
don't want us to find.
I would probably
Like what?
say like the furthest out there would probably be like a meteor that came and basically had algae or some kind of
life form.
organism.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were just trying to test that. That's like the furthest I could even
My thing
think
is
of.
like, if it's something like that to where it's interesting, but it's not life threatening, why keep it from the public?
No. That's why I think they have a hybrid species that would be controversial
That's
to
what
release
I
to the
think.
public. Like they're splicing animals in there. I mean, they probably already do that.
I think people.
But they're
have been
splicing
spliced.
people in animals.
Yeah,
Like
I remember
like
an
Fullmetal
episode
Alchemist.
of Yeah, you say that, but I remember that from Batman, the
Oh,
one on
Oh,
Toonami.
where they
There was an episode.
they
I think
were
it was actually called
splicing
Spliced.
people with
Was it
animals.
Batman
With
Beyond?
animals.
Yeah,
Was it Beyond?
The
I
good
don't
one.
remember.
it was Beyond.
It was
It
beyond.
was Beyond. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a pretty cool episode.
All right. Area 51. How many people are gonna go? 3,000.
I'm thinking
300.
around like that. Yeah, 300. I would agree
thinking
with you.
1,000.
A
But
1,000.
just to be
Yeah.
different, I'm gonna say probably around 100.
Okay.
I'll probably be
100.
the least.
It's gonna be well. I'm willing to say 100 people are going to run at Area 50,
Yeah.
51.
Oh, okay.
And then
I
there's
don't-
gonna be like the 1,000 that are like
Just
let's
Recording.
record it. Let's
The bloggers.
record whenever like the anti-gravity guns sends them flying like 100 feet up in the air.
My next question. What celebrities do you think? Do you think any celebrities will go?
No, I don't think
Okay.
Scott-
I don't think so.
Scott Baio.
I think Jake Paul will go.
so. Okay.
is that a celebrity?
He
Are we
is
considering
a
him
celebrity. He is a celebrity now.
Why?
Because I mean, YouTube is now celebrity. You're big on YouTube, you're celebrity now.
I don't know about that.
I would
I
think
mean, that's a
so.
whole different topic, but basically anybody with a following. Let's agree with that.
Okay, yeah.
Anybody
Anyone
with a following, are they going? No, I don't think so. Nobody in the right mind that's making that's
As
successful.
far as YouTubers go, I'd probably say maybe Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the kind of stuff. He is crazy. I mean, not crazy enough to be stupid and run into full attack mode in Area 51, but he would go and,
Check it out.
yeah.
He's crazy, but not stupid.
Who's
And I
Mr.
think
Beast?
Yeah.
He's-
Mr. Beast is the guy
I'll
that
give
did all
money.
the advertising for PewDiePie.
Oh.
He basically got famous. Well, not even that. He was famous before that, but he got really big from buying billboards, saying sub to PewDiePie and all that when that was going on.
All right.
That's but again, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's really a celebrity, but he does have a good following.
he.
Yeah.
I think he's
I
around
think
what
that
20
would be-
million subscribers or something like that.
I don't
I'm
know.
saying yeah. Following is a good way to put it. Like someone there that's influential to people that is gonna have people saying, "Oh, I want to go." He's gonna be there.
Maybe Alex Jones.
Oh my God, Alex Jones. No, he's put on a facade. That man is like. I think he said like I'm fake,
Yeah,
but he said it to save his children.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
No,
It's not
but
hard.
those people are successful, and they do stupid things, but they're smart with the stupid things they do.
Oh, yeah.
If they go, they're not gonna go. They're not.
Yeah,
that
because I
stupid.
think the government has already put several warnings.
Oh, yeah, no.
If people go, people will die.
So I'm saying no. If someone
And
brings
they're
a
not
gun,
stupid.
it just takes one person to bring one gun.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
will die. So I just take Nerf swords.
Well, I think if that's a serious thing that government will have, because I mean people are just going to show up, right? It's not this thing where it's like, hey, well, let's all meet up at like mile marker 862.
Yeah, everyone's just
and
gonna be
everyone's
a
just going to be
group.
like, oh, okay, yeah, this is the meeting point. Everybody has like coffee and tea and cookies, and then we're going to like walk to Area 51, right?
Mhm.
And people are just going to show up. So I think that if it is a serious issue that they take seriously, then there will be, say, FBI agents mixed in with the crowd, right? There will be people
like gonna take
to
them out
make
from the
sure
inside.
that-
yeah, just to kind of like monitor it and be like,
Oh,
hey,
okay.
okay, this guy, he looks just way too sketchy. These people are just here to have a good time. Don't worry about these guys. Like, yeah, I mean, if I was the government, I would do that. I would say, just go in there, make sure, just see how many crazies there actually are, and then let us know. Because,
Dude, someone would televise that.
yeah.
There would be like one network that would try to get in on that. Gotta save TV.
It's just a very interesting topic because it all just started from a joke.
Yeah.
and it
Really?
actually hit this big.
That's
Scary,
actually
dude.
crazy.
That's
No,
crazy.
Because we were talking about it. I am gonna miss the memes when it's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I mean, because the memes are going to be there after.
Oh
for
yeah.
like the result.
Yeah.
The result memes are going to be amazing. Unless it's like horribly tragic.
the Great Area 51
The
massacre.
Great Area
Yeah.
51 massacre. No, but they're going to be because they're going to have memes and gifs of like people wearing just ridiculous costumes.
Whole bunch
And-
of Akatsus.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody getting tackled.
Oh, that's always good.
Like
the
just
hard
crazy
tackle.
stuff. Not only that, but like the altered memes where like people have edited them. There's like aliens like flying around in the background or like just crazy stuff going on.
Yeah.
Looking forward to those.
It's gonna be
Area
pretty
51.
So
interesting.
wait,
Area
let's end it. Let's kind of wrap it up here. But do y'all know when that's supposed to happen? Isn't it
September?
September
September
20th,
20th.
I believe. Yeah.
September 20th?
September 20th. I'll be there.
So
I'll
time
be
to
there.
plan.
See y'all all there.
I'll see you
Yeah.
there.
I'll be one of those stupid YouTubers.
God, Area 51's a joke. All right.
What else you got?
We got. Let me throw in a little bit of news in here. This is okay. This is gonna pertain to me a lot, but I'm sorry. But Titanfall. You ever played Titanfall? Anyone?
I have.
I
Yeah.
have not.
Oh, I think
I
I
have not.
talked about this on the .5 podcast. I think
Fucking
I-
The
That's all
lost
good.
the
episode.
lost
We'll
episode.
release
Episode
it once
that
we
will-
hit
Yeah.
100.
It's just gonna be
One-
like not
we'll
have your
release
audio.
Yeah,
It'll
it's
be
just, I'm
episode
gonna
100.
dub my voice in.
Yeah, Titanfall. You haven't played it? It's a great game made by Respawn. There's this other game that it's getting shown right here. I've had it on loop and I just been staring at it. It's called Get to the Orange Door, which is basically like Titanfall but insane 1980s style with the neon lights and everything.
Yeah.
I'm seeing wall running. I'm seeing just action-packed shooting, sliding. Try and get it around here. It looks great.
It looks like
Is-
Tron. If Tron was
Oh,
like
yeah.
a first-person shooter.
Yeah. It's gonna be in early access, or it is in early access.
Oh.
And is it? What is it? Because this doesn't look like a multiplayer, is it?
I'm pretty sure it is. It's just not, like gamer tags hovering over the person multiplayer. But I'm pretty sure it'll be like a small developer. I can't find the developer that's making it, but look out for this game. Look out for Get to the Orange Door. And if you haven't played Titanfall, play Titanfall. Because
Which
Titanfall's
one?
amazing.
One or two?
It don't
One or
matter.
two.
Buy
Doesn't
two.
matter.
Buy two. Two has a good
Two.
story.
I was gonna say, isn't one just multiplayer?
No, yeah, one's just multiplayer. But it says it's gonna be in early access for Windows. Oh, since the end of May, has been in early access.
So it is out.
It's out right now. Go try it. Go download it. There you go. A Tron-like computer simulation vibe that mixes neon light, gray box architecture, and the occasional disco palm tree. So
How much is it?
Sure
I have
cause
no idea.
epilepsy.
It's in early access. I don't think it has a
Epilepsy.
price.
I was about to say it's probably free if it's in.
It's
early
probably
access.
free right now. Get to the Orange Door. Haven't tried it?
Get
Try
to
it.
the
I'm gonna
orange-
try it.
That's sponsored, by the way. So
I
you just gotta have
did.
to have that plug in.
Dude,
There you go.
we need to get like
Yeah.
small
Yeah.
little indie developers to sponsor us.
I know a couple guys in
To
India.
like the 4 viewers that we have.
I know a couple guys over there.
They'll all be at Area 51.
Yeah.
Dog reviewer.
All right.
But you got something?
Let's let Rick go. What do you got for us?
Who, me? I got
Yeah.
nothing.
You got
I'm
I'm just here
in
for the ride.
Let's here for the ride.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if I have anything lingering from last episode since we had
I mean,
so
I,
much to talk about.
I could
and
go
we
into
got to, like-
those. What you got though? You look excited for something.
No,
Show
I'm
me.
not.
Look antsy.
No, I really I have a drawing.
All right.
If you don't want to go,
I thought
I
you had
can
those
go.
pieces
Look.
of paper.
That's for later.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's I'm excited
My
for that,
God.
but that's
Okay, then I'll
For
get
when
my
the kids go
topic.
to sleep.
You wanna
Okay,
go, Mike?
So I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna skip that
I
one.
can go. I can go if you want.
No, I got another one. Cuphead. You ever played Cuphead?
Can't say I have.
No, I have not.
But
But
do you
I've
seen it?
I know
yeah,
what
I
it
know all
is.
Using
about it,
Cuphead.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cuphead. It's a little shmup, little shooter that it's styled like after like the old Disney animation style,
Yeah, like the
and it's
40 style.
probably some of the best like art style animation in a game that I've seen. Like it works just well. Works very good. They were working on the game for a long time.
Yeah.
And finally got it released. I think it got revisioned like 3 times. But Netflix has announced an animated series for Cuphead.
Oh
Really?
wow!
Doesn't that sound like
That's
something
actually
that's
pretty
actually
cool.
pretty good?
That's cool. That's actually
And
really cool.
it's gonna be called Cuphead Show, produced by Dave Wasson, who used to do Mickey Mouse shorts. So there you
Wow.
go. And Cosmo Sergeson, who did Rocco's Modern Life.
Really?
Static Clean was a movie for Rocco's Modern
When did
Life.
that one come out? Was that
No
like?
idea. It's
Yeah,
probably
it was-
later after Rocco.
Hmm.
You used
I
to
don't
watch
know
Rocco?
if you. Oh yeah, definitely.
That's
That was the
before my
first
time.
like. That's
I
like
caught it, but I never really
That's-
watched it.
That was after my time.
Yeah.
no.
that was kind of like the Ren and Stimpy
Okay.
Yeah,
for kids.
For kids.
I remember there was like a frog couple.
Oh yeah, the Fatheads. Oh wait,
Is
is
that
that?
what they were
I think
called?
that's what they were called, the Fatheads.
Yeah, they had fat heads.
Mr. and Mrs. Fathead.
All right. Yeah, it has no release
Oh.
date, but
But it's on Netflix. Y'all hear about
It's gonna be on
Netflix,
Netflix.
raising their prices and everybody's kind of like, dude,
Again?
I'm getting.
yeah, again.
Yeah.
To what?
After
now?
they
don't
stopped
know.
showing
Is
The
it like
Office.
16?
Oof.
Yeah, so I told myself
So
once
that's-
they,
I think they're
cancel
trying
mine.
to prepare to make up for the
Loss.
people unsubscribing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the
That's why they got
unsubscribers.
Cuphead.
Because The Office is gone.
I'm getting rid of it. I
You
don't
getting
even
rid
pay
of
for
Netflix?
mine. But I'm assuming whoever's I use is
You
gonna be
can't,
canceling.
you can't say that you're getting rid of it if you're not paying for it.
I feel like that's most of us.
Yeah,
I feel like
I don't pay
one
for
out of
Netflix.
every two people is not paying for their Netflix.
More than that.
Yeah. Netflix, that's probably why they're doing this. They're like, we're not making money,
We're
man.
not making any
People are-
money. People are
They're
like,
they're not paying for the Netflix. Raise it up. They're gonna charge it for $2 now.
Dang. That's
How,
crazy.
how much is it going
How
to?
much is it
Like,
going up?
Probably 14 or 16. Huh?
No, like yeah.
Is
over
it really
15.
that high?
Over
What
I
is it
remember when it
now?
was 8.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I
like
was
I think that's when
12.
it started, right?
It was $8.
It was like
when
6
I
or
was
$8.
doing
I
it.
think it's like 12, 13 right now. I know it's going over 15.
God, just go to
Wow.
Hulu. Non-sponsored, but just go to
Dude.
Hulu.
Just go to Reddit.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, there's literally anywhere you can
Look,
go to
I don't
watch
do
any-
stuff.
I mean,
illegally.
I
know
do.
all my-
I
Just
will
trying to
say
get
that
future
up front.
sponsors
I will
for
go
us.
to
So
jail to prove a point.
I'm an opportunist.
Man, Netflix doesn't sponsor anyone. They don't care. They got Stranger Things.
Did y'all watch that show?
I haven't seen season
I
I
2.
haven't
saw the
seen-
first
I saw the
season.
first
It's
episode
really
of
good.
season 3, and that's it.
Yeah.
I only saw the first episode of season 2. That's as far as I went.
Season 2 is where it just got stupid.
Yeah, I felt like I was in it in season 2. I was watching it through, and I was like, "This is cool." And then when I finished it, I don't even know what happened. I don't know what's going on. Like I don't remember anything of season 2. It's just, unlike season 1.
I heard season 3 is really good though. Everyone was saying that season 2 is kind of like
The drop-
not a low point, but just it went down a little bit. But season 3 is like pretty crazy.
It kind of
Yeah.
drops off in the middle. Season
Yeah.
2 kind of drops off a little bit in the middle. Then it comes back, kind of like the last couple episodes.
Mhm.
But I feel like a lot of shows that are, I guess, like for like Netflix, you would consider that to be like big budget shows. And we
Mhm.
saw this with Game of Thrones in the last few seasons, is that you have these 1 or 2 episodes kind of like towards the beginning of the season, maybe one in the middle of the season, that are like gigantic,
Right.
very like, pivotal.
That's where all the
And
budget
then
went.
you have like a lot of stuff that's like very mellow, and a lot of like dialogue in the center, and it sets up for the big thing at the end. A lot of that probably is budget,
Yeah.
because they're like, we're trying to stretch this out,
Yeah.
It is
to
a
like,
TV
however,
show, not a movie.
I think it's just like what, 10 episodes, 12 episodes.
Yeah, it's somewhere around
It's
there.
usually-
And
Yeah.
it's about an hour
Yeah.
long.
I like the only good thing about like Stranger Things is they all come out together. Like you can binge it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
All
that's a
the
Netflix thing.
seasons
That's
so-
why,
on
yeah, it's the
Netflix.
Netflix thing.
Well, I
Yeah.
kind of go back and forth on that. I used to like to watch shows and then discuss it with people.
You're like 1 out of 50 though.
I know,
I'm pretty
man,
sure
but
there's
it's
not
like-
people that want to do that.
Yes, but the thing is, it's kind of like, what do you think's gonna happen next? What do you think's gonna happen next? And it's kind of like you do that, and now we're used to doing it with movies,
Okay.
because especially with like Marvel movies, because they bump out
Oh
like
yeah.
maybe 2 or 3 of them a year. But with TV, we used to do that with TV shows. We used to do that and say like, oh, did you see this week? What do you think's gonna happen next week? Blah blah blah. But now it's with seasons. since it's with entire seasons.
Mm.
And if you're just one of the unlucky few that doesn't binge an entire season of the weekend, you're just like, hey guys, do you want to talk about episode 3? It's kind of the weak point of the season. You're just like,
Yeah.
okay,
There's no
mind.
real like talk about. Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen this episode.
Yeah.
Because it's all you've seen it all. I can see it. I can see it now. But what happened with Game of Thrones? I mean, they just flopped it anyway.
Yeah, I kind of did.
Spoiler cast.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great journey.
It's a great journey. That's all we'll
It's a
say.
great journey.
That's
Kind
all
of
we'll say.
thing, like that's what I'll remember it for. It was a fun. It was a fun.
Good ride.
Yeah.
It was a good ride.
It's a good ride.
Even though I never watched a single episode and probably never will.
I just watched it for the nudity. But speaking of nudity,
Next topic.
there was I don't know if you guys heard. I know you had heard about it. Deep nudes. Did you ever hear about deep nudes? You know what deep fakes are?
Oh, okay.
They were doing that
you're
with,
doing,
I know.
Is this like a porn site that has like some girl's head on another girl's body, or what is that?
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
So it deep fakes originated with, I think they were doing it for Nicolas Cage
Uh-huh.
because they were putting his body on Superman. Because Nicolas Cage was supposed to be Superman
Oh
originally.
yeah.
And they're using it for that, and then people were just like, fuck that, I'm using it for fucking porn. So
Yeah.
they just started putting like girls' faces on porn stars.
And it's not just pictures like Photoshop.
No,
it's
it's
like
like
the
movement.
actual
The actual.
their face is pasted on
They
the
get,
character
like-
moving and animated.
I want to say they get like a series of pictures all gathered up that can gather almost every angle of the face, and it'll just mush them up and put it to where the face is making that animation, whatever it's doing.
Who can I pay to make a video for me?
The
I would
Russians.
love to come out.
Because
Porno.
was it Russia?
So I
Like
feel
in a
like this
fake
came
porno.
out a while back, right?
The whole concept did, and it was on the internet for a while. The deepfakes, and then
People
everyone just
were
started
like-
taking it down. Pornhub started taking it down. Everyone, I can tell you, I looked for it, but it's like everywhere, taking it down. And then out of nowhere, I think like 2 weeks ago, Deep Nudes app comes up, and I completely didn't even hear about this. I heard about it when it got shut down. So, Deep Nudes app. It was I think, what was it? Turkey or somewhere? It's probably Russian.
Oh yeah.
But I'm pretty sure
Had to be.
a Russian developer created this app for the computer
Uh-huh.
and released it. And he started, he made like a free version that will have a watermark on it, and then a paid version that takes off the watermark. And all it is you scan in a picture and it'll
I think
scan out clothes
anyone too.
of anyone. Well,
Wow.
Anyone that you know and have
So-
a picture of.
the thing is, they tested it, and apparently it was designed only for girls.
Of course.
Yeah, it did, like they tested it on a guy, it just didn't work. But for girls,
Yeah. Kinda. I was like, yeah, okay.
it worked. But like, people were saying like it just didn't work properly most of the time. They had to be like almost basically naked already.
Yeah.
So pretty much in their bathing suits.
Yeah, pretty much in their bathing suits. But it got taken down.
Yeah.
There was a big hubbub about it. I think a lot of news sites were posting about it, and the creator took it down, said it was not intended for this, even though like what else is going to be used
What is
for?
gonna be? What else is gonna be used for?
And he was like, "This is
Science.
never what I wanted to
Science.
do.
Yeah.
I'm not promoting this kind of action." So he removed it from the site. The people that did have it, I think their coding wasn't working anymore, but they did reverse engineer it already.
Yeah.
So there's already a lot of like, you can get it out there. People are selling it. People are reselling the app.
Yeah.
It's pretty
And
cool. It's kind of like Flappy Bird.
Flappy
Yeah.
Bird.
It is.
Yeah, if you
It just
have
got
it, just
too
sell the
big,
computer.
and
You
then
have to just sell the computer.
they
yeah.
took it down and people started selling the
But
phones with it.
Rent
Discord
the computer.
started banning servers because they were passing it among servers. Like this
Dang.
app, like I said, the people who figured out the coding for it,
Mm-hmm.
they were releasing it and sharing it through Discord in random servers. And so they started going in, and Discord was going through some trouble, just banning servers, banning people who were asking for it, like all around.
I wonder what the big deal is.
With deep nudes?
Yeah. Because I
don't know.
mean,
If you really want to see somebody naked.
Like at that point,
But
it's
it's
just
not
use your
really
imagination.
them.
Yeah.
You know?
they could post it somewhere, and people are stupid and they can believe, oh, that's really that
But
person.
then
See-
it's easier for the person to be like, well,
That's
it's a fake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Who
what I was
cares?
thinking.
Even if it's real,
if
they could
deep
just
nudes becomes
deny
a
it.
thing, if they do get a real like leak from an ex, they're just like, oh no, that was created off of deep nudes.
Yeah,
Someone faked
who's
that.
gonna know?
So why are they getting mad? Just let them have nudes out there.
That's actually fixing the leaks.
There you go.
Ah,
Taylor Swift, who cares?
no,
What do you mean though?
no, that's not how it works.
That's how what it's. They're gonna think it's fake. What are they gonna say? Oh, that's really me. I'm so
it's
hurt.
even easier for them just to be
Yeah,
like,
that's not
to
me.
deny it.
That was made off of deepfakes, just like all these other ones. I mean, again, they took this down. There are websites created for fakes of like celebrity nudes.
Yeah, you can just look.
Yeah.
You can just look it up. It doesn't matter
See a
that they
bunch
took
of
this down.
photoshops.
They look terrible, but you can just look it up.
So you're saying that's okay?
What, faking someone's nudes? I wouldn't let someone fake my nudes.
Nobody wants to fake your nudes first of all.
Wow,
Just do
man.
it. Who cares? I mean,
no, dude.
But if you could have a fake nude,
look,
if they put your head on some like Adonis
Dude,
body.
okay, I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this
What do you
out right
mean?
now.
that's
This
yes.
is real talk right now.
There you go.
I don't see the problem.
Real world deep web
I-
talk.
Real world.
This is what's going on.
I think I can
The
see where
shadow
niggas coming
internet.
Yeah.
from. I
Okay,
think I
so-
can see where
okay.
niggas coming from because
So let me say this. So let's say somebody finds a picture of you, your face, whatever, puts on a picture of you doing things that, let's say, you would not want a lot of people to see.
Like gay porn,
Whatever,
that's already
whatever.
happened to me.
Whatever it
bestiality.
is. Let's say somebody gets that picture, takes it to your work, and posts it around everywhere.
That's not me. That was off of deep nudes,
Yeah,
which they
and
know
you-
what deep nudes are.
And you think all the people at your work is gonna be like, "Oh yeah, sure, that's fake." They're
yeah,
like, "Hell
Yeah.
I would
no."
think so because they would know
Hell no.
me.
Hmm.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Hell no.
I'm telling you off of experience. I've had fucking that shit happen to me, and they passed it around school.
Jesus.
You know who it was? A friend of mine that's a dick, and the guy who always sends
A
me
friend.
photoshops, and he still does it, and it's just hilarious to him. And
Sends me one every.
I guess it didn't
Christmas
bother
birthday
me
card.
because I knew it was fake, and a part of me is
I
just
see
like I
what
don't
you're
care what
saying
people
though,
think.
because it can like potentially mess
Ruin
up
a
your career.
reputation
It would kill me. It would, at least for me, I'd be fired.
in the business world. You would say
I would think in any business, dude.
I would think the more
that's
I would say the more famous that you are, the harder it would be to convince more and more people that it is fake.
Okay.
Because there are people out there who just love to see people take a fall.
yeah.
It does not matter if you come out and say, "Oh no, that was fake," blah blah blah. They can even straight know it was fake, and they will still push it
Mhm.
as, "No, it's not a fake."
Yeah, because
This
there's
is
trolls
real."
out there.
Yeah.
And that's what
Yeah.
trolls will do.
Thing
And
is-
then you have
yeah.
the dumb people that are like, "Oh well, no, I see everywhere that they're saying it's real." Well, then shit, everybody's gonna think it's real. You have the trolls and the stupid people. I mean, yeah, you'll have of course a few that are like, obviously that's fake, but
I think the
You
trolls.
can sue though
Yeah, you
for
can sue.
defamation.
That's a thing.
yeah.
I think
I mean,
like, a lot of
if
people.
there's
So-
a full
so
fledged
you're
investigation, if you lost your
saying-
job,
okay,
Yeah.
exactly.
you're
So
definitely
if
gonna.
you're going to the point to where you have to sue somebody for defamation, but in your eyes it's still okay, that's what you're telling me right now.
Just release them.
Come on, dude. Come on.
It's gonna happen either way, man. It's like, why try and fight it? It's already
There's some
happened
people
several
that
times.
have done that already.
Yeah, it
Where
happens
they
all
know
the
that
time.
their news got leaked and they're like, well, let me just post it myself before.
Like Bella Thorne.
Oh,
they
Bella
get
Thorne,
it.
Yeah.
It's just like, who? I mean, I don't know. I'm not famous, and no one's gonna, except for that guy who's gonna pose me nude. So, and my point of view, I'm just like, who cares? It's gonna happen either way. There's already like thousands of nudes of girls that don't even know they have nudes because they're not real, and it's just like, you can't stop it. This is not
I mean,
gonna help
yeah,
it. I
you
understand
can't.
it. This isn't gonna help anything. But it doesn't even work properly. They're gonna know it's fake.
Just don't take any pictures of yourself.
Just don't take any picture of yourself. Just there
That's
you go.
all you got to do.
Get off the grid. Man.
Get off.
Flip phone
Go to
only.
Area
Heard
51.
like
Use a Motorola.
if you
Razor.
take a picture on your phone, there's at least like 3 people that see it. So
There you go. Deep nudes.
Yeah.
I'm
It's a
for
no
deep
for me.
nudes.
It's a no for me.
Have you ever heard of Rule 34?
Dude, let's not go into there.
Anything that's anything, there, you know, there's gonna be a nude of you
Yeah, basically.
if you ever make it.
I'm telling you, dude, there's like I said, they're
That's
already
just the price
everywhere.
of fame, you know.
They're
That's the
already
price of
everywhere.
fame.
This is
Is your
gonna affect
dignity.
the smaller people more than it is gonna affect the bigger ones.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
see
so.
what you're saying though.
I guess I'm gonna have to quit the podcast early. I don't want none of
Just
that.
blur out your face. Just
You're
wear a
already
mask.
out there. It's
You're
too
already
late.
out there. No, see this video right here. We're all naked. Somewhere in cyberspace, we are all naked.
We're actually streaming. I don't know
Yeah.
if you
Oh.
knew that.
Good. We're only getting on stream.
Uh-uh.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Shadow web.
what was I
Shadow
gonna
web,
say?
dark web.
You wanted to talk about the dark web.
That just brought my attention. Yeah. Dark
Oh,
web.
yeah.
Oh, man.
So, I know pretty much nothing about the dark web.
You
but-
know about Bitcoin and you don't know about the dark web?
Okay, so you're gonna laugh at me when I tell you this, but the other day I saw the dark web movie. Have y'all seen it? Where there's like these group of friends like on a Skype call, and it's pretty much why like the whole like theory or movie, or the whole theory or theme or whatever behind the movie is pretty much that they were being on the dark. You know, their whole screen was sold on the dark web. So anytime anything would happen, like people were making that happen.
Oh.
So people were dying. I think somebody got raped.
What is it called?
The
I
dark
don't
web.
even know. Is it
Is
just
it?
called dark
I think
web?
it's called. I remember seeing commercials for it.
I didn't
Dark
even know
web.
there was a
Never
movie
watched
out there.
Like the whole movie consists of like it's literally just a computer screen, and it's like somebody's recording the screen.
I think they did like 2 movies like that.
And like at the last maybe 10 seconds, you see like the camera like pan out of the screen, so it's like that, and you just see people like sitting around like the computer screen like watching it.
So that's an actual thing. Is
Yeah, you can backhack.
Yeah, so I've always been curious about it, but I've never been like, you know what, I'm gonna search what is a dark web, because then I'm like,
no,
I
it
don't know,
is, like, it's a
FBI's gonna
scary
see that
thing.
shit right
That's a
away.
rabbit hole.
Let's
son.
ask the expert about the dark
I'm
web.
not really an expert. I can't call myself that, but I was very, very intrigued with it back when I was into like conspiracy theories and everything.
Mhm.
Because there's that little imagery, the picture of the iceberg, where the tip of it is the surface web, which
Oh,
is like
yeah.
everything that we have access to, and then the giant
Chunk of it.
rest of it, the like basically 80% of it is the dark web, and I forgot how many actual like how much memory was used,
Mhm.
but it was something ridiculous.
It was like Google Bytes or something.
Google Bytes, not there. It was like 2 higher than zettabytes or something, or I think it may have been zettabytes. I don't remember. That might not
Okay.
even be a real thing, but pretty much it's just you do have to use a different browser to actually access the dark web. You can't just go and type darkweb.com and then it
Google.
just like
Like your
sends
local
you.
library.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. You actually have to download. I think it's like .onion or something else. I forgot the other one.
Tor.
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 Yeah,
Tor.
yeah. And you go through that search engine, and it's just like the internet. I mean, it's not all like bad stuff. I do know that there's like 400 cat facts that you can look up, and you just click a button and it just has like a random fact about a cat. You know, someone made that but put it on the dark web for some reason. I don't know why.
Because they can.
Pretty
They're
much.
trying to make
It's
it a-
kind of like
a
no
better
limits.
A better
They're
place.
trying to
and
make
trying
the
to
dark web
reform the
like,
dark
you know,
web.
a better place.
But then,
But-
like at the same time, isn't there something called a Silk Road?
Yes. I think that was. It's already been like shut down a lot of
Yeah.
times, but it keeps
Mhm.
coming back up as something else. It's pretty much where you can just buy any kind of drug online. But that's the major way that works is through Bitcoins and, you know, currency that is not traceable. So that's kind of. I wouldn't say that's why Bitcoin is so valuable, but that was a big reason why.
So you heard it here, guys. Buy Bitcoin.
By
Well,
Silk
I mean,
Road?
we're kind of like 10 years too late. Well, maybe like 5 years too
it'll
late.
go down and then it'll become.
And then it'll come back up. Yeah.
I'll buy it for like.
I mean, you could have
7,000.
bought it when it was real cheap, when it just started and everything was like
Yeah.
looking bad.
I didn't even know
we
what
missed out.
cryptocurrency was.
But yeah, there's a lot of, I wouldn't say good things. There might be because there's so much to it, but there's also a lot of bad things.
So you're saying that anybody can just go to like Google and search dark web? And
You'd
what
have
happens?
You
to.
gotta download it.
Yeah, but
You have to-
I understand
yeah,
that you
download
can't
the browser.
access. You can't
Browser.
access the actual
You
dark
can, but
web.
I would not recommend it.
off of Google.
I'm pretty
You
Google
don't
backs
use Google.
everything.
No, you don't use
No, no,
Google. Yeah, you use a completely different.
No, but I'm saying like let's say I just want to just watch a video or see
Off the dark web.
not off the dark web, but kind of
About
Yeah,
the
it
dark
about the
doesn't
dark
matter.
web.
Oh yeah, you
There's
go to,
like
you
YouTube.
go to
don't
YouTube
download
and
anything.
just type in
People surf.
what is the dark web.
Yeah, they will
and a bunch of
explain it,
videos will
and
come up, yeah.
there's people that will literally surf the dark web and
Yeah.
have their screen on so you can see, and they'll just blur out
I
whatever
wonder
you
if they
can't see.
stream that on Twitch.
The dark web.
Yeah.
That's risky because they can just go to a website that's
Anything
named
will
something,
pop up, yeah.
and if any nudity or any drugs or anything like that, they'll get banned. So I highly doubt anyone streams it on
Yeah,
Twitch.
But do people really care about? I mean, they're on the dark web. Do they really care about Twitch?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, the person
The
that
people
is
that are
doing
watching.
Twitch,
Twitch will
Yeah.
ban it.
Twitch will ban you
Hmm.
for
So it's
Knowingly
easier just to do it on YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah,
risking that. Yeah.
there was a guy I'm subscribed to that did that.
I know
It's pretty fun.
that girl that you showed me. She also goes a lot of
Oh,
videos on
yeah.
the dark web. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTube channels that are like dedicated to finding weird videos.
So like, how can you get in trouble? Or can you even get in trouble for just?
You have access to a lot of like pornography towards kids and drugs and
you have access to everything.
any
Yeah.
illegal activity, buying guns, illegal guns. You have all the access. Like
So you can't
You
get in
can
trouble
access
just
that.
for viewing. It's more of the actual doing.
No, but like
Yeah.
even in viewing, you don't want to. One thing that you do not want to do is talk to anybody on the
Right.
dark web. If anybody tells you hello, immediately unplug your computer.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You want to go to the dark web?
No, yeah, and because I mean,
You can pull up the dark web on here.
You got to be
you're like,
super
no.
careful. Like
You
you,
do have to
got to
be
do it
extremely
through like a
careful.
VPN and
No, yeah.
do virtual computer in case you get hacked or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
You don't want to use your actual desktop
Damn.
because that will they could steal. Like anyone can access. You don't know. That's the thing.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff on the dark web.
I'm gonna go look at YouTube, see what I can find.
One interesting thing is the theory of red rooms.
Oh,
I don't know if you've
yeah.
ever heard of
I didn't
that.
know that was
No.
a theory. I thought that was real.
So that's kind of like an extreme of what goes on in the dark web where it hasn't been proven that it goes on, but it's the idea is there where they'll basically live stream someone torturing someone until they'll die. And the key to that, the thing that makes everyone interested is that they will sell chairs to certain I say chairs, but basically if someone that has like a lot of money, they can donate to the person streaming and they'll basically be the person that tells them what to do. They'll be the director. And
Yeah.
if they say like chop off their hand, they'll chop off their hand. And I mean, I'm not saying like, they're donating $20. They're probably donating like $10,000 or something.
I'm just looking at you like, my
But,
God.
Like $10,000.
That stuff is like,
What do I
it's
could do
it's
with
a
$10,000?
theory because it
You can
hasn't,
chop someone's
there's
hand.
no proof of it.
Yeah.
Yet. Of course, there was a big incident where someone said they caught some ISIS member and they were going to torture him at this time, this date.
Yeah.
And it was like really bad quality. And
like a countdown for it too.
there was a countdown. And everyone was like, finally we're going to see something. But it ended up just being a guy with a sack on his head in a dark room. And then like just some mumbling. And then that was it. Stream was over. So everyone was like, oh, that sucked.
So what's been the weirdest thing you've seen? Or I guess, I mean, let's say this is the worst thing you've seen on
that
YouTube.
I've seen that someone else has
yeah,
looked
on
up.
YouTube, yeah.
Probably. Well, there's again, this is like kind of sick, but there's animal torture
Oh, fuck.
where
Yeah.
it's women in high heels that will step on like baby
Oh,
cats
step
and
on
baby
Oh,
dogs.
Kittens and stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
That girl
man.
actually got pursued. It was a lady. She got
Oh,
like,
that was
chased
running
down.
it.
She got chased
Yeah.
down. People identified her. She got ran out of like cities. She just like disappeared now. Like no one knows where she's at
So
anymore.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's pretty disturbing. Then, but I think the worst, because it was proven that it was real, was Daisy's Destruction. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
Oh, I've heard of that.
The guy in the Philippines basically like raped and tortured this toddler. She was like maybe like 8 months old or something.
Yeah.
She was a baby, and tortured her, and it was really, really, really bad. It's known as one of the worst videos ever, and he would sell it, and he actually got busted. He's, I think, in Australia, and I forgot his name, but that was actually real. Like, the video was there, because at first everyone was like, well, I kind of just want to know if it is real, but I don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
So everyone was kind of in that state where they don't want to download it, because if you download, that's illegal. You know, it's child porn. But they did find out that it was real, and I think some of the cops that busted him had to watch it and investigate, and they're scarred.
Oh yeah, dude, you'll never
So-
be able to see that.
It's that's probably the worst thing, just because it was proven that it was a real video and it really happened. So yeah, there's that's kind of the downer of the dark web.
What a good
That's
topic.
enough for me.
We'll be,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
we'll be right back to the Pokemon podcast.
Speaking of which,
Oh,
I do have one Pokemon news,
There has to be at least one.
but it has to
to keep
do.
the title.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I promise you, there won't be any more Pokemon after this in any episodes. Maybe like 50. But a Pokemon card called Trainer Number 3 was lost in the mail. I don't know if you guys saw
No,
it, but
no.
how much do you think it was
Oh, I
worth?
see.
Trainer 3.
Trainer 3? Like, what generation is it?
It's
Does it matter?
doesn't matter.
I don't know.
How much does the pack of
It
Pokemon
just-
cards go for? Like what? $10?
It used to be $6.
It was lost in the mail.
It was
I don't
lost in
know.
the mail. How much do you think it was worth?
It's obviously a good amount of
It was
money
a
if he's talking
collector.
about
It was a
Yeah.
collector card.
We'll say
Well,
1,500.
I thought they were all collector cards.
I mean, who wants a Ditto?
Me?
Yeah.
All right.
You can mate
Really,
them
the
with
most
anything.
That's why you don't
Pokemon ever.
collect Pokemon cards.
I'll go 1,500.
1,500?
1,500?
Obviously, it's got to be a shit ton of money.
Um,
He's talking about it.
I don't know, because I don't know what the worth, like, is there
Just-
one of
okay,
a kind, or
Think about this. There's a
there three?
Charizard first edition that was going for.
No, don't say
Eight.
this. Don't say this. No.
What?
Because you're going to give him a price range.
I
Just
know
throw a number
I
out.
do have a figure
Just throw it
of the
out there.
price range,
Throw it out.
because I'll probably say like around 15,000.
Jesus.
What about you?
I'm just gonna throw a number out there.
Go ahead.
$50,000.
50.
$50,000.
$50,000, Rick.
$50,000.
He's like,
Like,
that's
that's what I
right.
said. I have no idea, so I'm just throwing.
You
it
are the
out
closest.
there. Really? How much?
It was sold, or it was going to be sold. I think it was sold actually for $60,000.
So why?
So-
what makes it so valuable?
Trainer Number 3 is a card that was given to not even the first place, but the third place contestant in a competition in Japan called Super Secret Battle back in 1999.
Okay.
And this is a card that there's only one of these cards.
Oh, okay. Well, there
It is not
is.
produced
See,
anywhere
okay.
else.
if
There's only
I
one
knew
card.
that would have raised it.
Still, dude.
And it got lost in the mail. And it was insured for, I think, $50,000 through the mail, like if they were to lose it. But apparently it was signed for. Like, the package did get there, but when he opened it,
It wasn't
it
there.
wasn't there. So it's just lost.
So it wasn't actually lost.
Was never actually
I
sent.
think somebody took it.
I don't
Either
know.
that
Well,
or someone just.
the guy who sold it is a guy on eBay called Pokemon Place. Apparently, he sells like a whole bunch of rare cards. Just gives them like he's just a rare card seller.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, someone bought this one. I don't know who the fuck bought a $60,000 card, but someone bought a $60,000 card, and it got lost in the tracking service. And the thing is, like, they're saying if someone did steal this card, they can't do anything with it because there's only one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't sell it.
You can't
So
resell
they'll
it.
know that they're
Gonna know they stole it because this is the only person who knows where it should be and who it should go to.
Unless you go to the dark web.
Let's go to the dark web.
You're gonna go to the dark web.
Sell
So
it.
there you go.
$60,000 card. But the Pokemon place has issued out a bounty of $1,000 to anyone who knows something about the card. If you know something, if you've seen someone have it or anything, $1,000 card.
What if it actually just like fell out of the envelope and just like a dog ate it and like it was?
Well,
ruined?
it's in plastic. They get shipped in hard plastic.
You're saying dogs don't eat plastic?
Not hard. This like
Well,
this
well,
big.
it'll come out the other end then.
Yeah.
I mean,
It'll still be
My
good.
dog
It's
used to
in
eat
It'll be
plastic.
good.
wood.
yeah.
It'll probably be like 59,000, but it'll be good.
59,000.
It's been on a journey.
Ridiculous.
I know you lowballed the hell out of it. Well, granted,
Yeah.
like most cards don't go for that much, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
pack was like $10.
well, either way, there's cards now that are like one card in the package costs more than the package if you
Yeah.
pulled it. If you pull like a hyper rare Charizard, that's like $30 in a package of like $10 cards.
It's like gambling.
Basically,
Mhm.
dude, the whole card system is like crazy. It goes for Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic.
I know for baseball cards it's like that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the most expensive card ever was a baseball card. It's like a rookie card for I don't remember who, but it sold for like over $1 million.
Jeez.
I know like a lot of the Babe Ruth's cards are up there, but
I don't even think it'd be him.
if
Maybe like Ted Williams or something. I don't
yeah,
know.
I would probably think it's Ted Williams.
Damn,
Who's
that's
Ted Williams?
He's
He's the Charizard of
basically
baseball.
the best
God.
hitter.
Shit.
Yeah. This guy was a ridiculously good lefty hitter.
Yeah.
God, you remember last week? I brought up the Nintendo Switch.
Mhm.
They're creating they're gonna release the new one.
So
It's
it
like a
is
handheld.
official, yeah.
It is official. Yeah, there's a second version of it.
Okay.
I saw that.
There's like a
It's
small
not. No, well, like the first version is gonna be the Nintendo Lite,
Yeah.
just handheld. It's gonna be cheaper. It's gonna be more of like a Christmas present. But the second version, it's not really an upgrade. Like, I'm not gonna buy it. I have no reason to buy it. You should buy it.
If you don't have one,
Yeah, if you
Then
don't
you
have
should buy
one, you
it.
should buy it. But the only thing I really saw was the battery life is going up. Everything else is gonna stay the same.
oh, okay.
Same specs. It's just the battery life is going up. Because right now, like, the battery life lasts me maybe 4 hours if I'm not playing a game constantly hard. Battery life is kind of trash,
Yeah.
and it's going like it's going from like 2 to 4 to 6 to 9 hours playing a game.
Yeah, that's a big increase, dude.
Yeah.
It's like
It's over
Yeah.
100%.
I don't think it's worth buying another one though for me.
Yeah. Or just trade it in. They don't
Yeah.
do that with Nintendo.
I don't know.
Go to GameStop.
I'd probably just resell
trade
it.
it in.
I'm not gonna give
See what
GameStop
they'll
a
give you.
damn thing.
Hey man, you gotta help them out.
They need a
they're almost
die.
dead.
Bankruptcy, yeah.
They're getting desperate.
I'll be the one to pull the life support, dude.
I heard that they're actually just gonna try to start hosting esports
No, but
events.
they should host tournaments.
GameStop?
Yeah.
The only
They're
thing
trying
is-
to turn into a retro game store.
Oh, where they're
go
getting
strictly to
actual,
retro
like,
what
games.
they
games.
should do probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
then
can see
like
that.
I'd have a reason to go, because I can't
But
get
their
that
whole
online.
business model is off of used games. Like
That's
that's,
the
how they
thing.
made money.
They
Yeah.
were fucking developers with that system.
Yeah.
They're
That's
gonna
why
get
everything
they
went
deserve,
digital.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, if I put my game out in the market, it's just gonna get resold constantly. So fuck it, make it digital. There's one copy on one system.
But then is it yours?
No,
That's
Not
the
really,
only
yeah.
thing. We're kind of sacrificing our ownership when we buy digital stuff.
yeah, that's what
That's
we
the
get.
only like sacrifice with
GameStop
that.
caused that. Blame GameStop.
Because now it looks like they're trying to push more subscription.
It's
Based
everywhere. Not even just with video
yeah.
games, with literally everything.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Like you
like
have to pay
with
monthly.
there's like
What's
the
doing that?
what the Stadia, I think the
Oh.
Google thing is gonna. I think they're gonna try to do that.
The fact that everything is
Xbox
GeForce?
I think has
GeForce
it.
now.
There's right. Doesn't Xbox have something like
Oh,
that?
yeah.
the
Well,
game
YouTube-
Game Pass.
Is it
YouTube
Game
is-
Pass?
But
YouTube
it's
has
not
its own
required.
subscription now.
Oh well, yeah.
Because
Eh,
do you remember? Been a couple years ago, like you used to be able to like get on your phone on YouTube, right?
Yes.
Turn off the screen
can-
and still listen to it. And then whenever
They
YouTube, like Red came
took
out
that,
or whatever,
yeah.
they took that little function
And
away.
made that a function of
yeah,
Red.
and that was a kick in the balls. It sucked, man.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I'm gonna burn my battery out, like listening to just
Oh, 'cause
things I
you
like
need
to
to have
listen
the
to.
Just to
screen
have
on.
it
Yeah,
on.
just to have the screen on.
But the thing with Game Pass is it's not required. You can still just buy games.
Right, right.
The
But
Stadia,
fact
I
that
think
it's
the
there-
Stadia is going to require it. But the Stadia is going to be the first of its kind to do
Yeah.
a game subscription pass like that.
I'm actually
and
excited.
stream at like what
Mhm.
it said, streaming 60 FPS, 1080p.
Yeah, all those promises that they made of streaming, like
I heard some
to
testing.
4K,
Apparently, it
which-
works.
Well, it's like GeForce Now.
GeForce Now, I've never used it, but it works
see,
to an extent.
yeah, I've never used it.
I
But
think it
see.
works
Oh,
to an
yes.
extent.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't go like super try hard on it, but if you're a casual player, like you can get by.
The thing with
Yeah.
the Stadia is you don't have to build your rig for it to run like 1080. The Stadia is gonna run 1080. So, I mean, I think it'll be a good buy. I'll probably try it.
Yeah,
I don't know about the subscription thing.
Yeah,
though.
we'll see. I'm not a huge
Okay.
fan of subscriptions.
Well,
thing
don't
I
you
have
pay
to
for
do
YouTube,
say-
Brent?
No, I actually use it. It's like Netflix. I don't pay for Netflix, but I somehow have it. I'm using, I think it's my sister's, and then YouTube Red. I don't even know how I have it. I think I'm part of someone's thing
Someone's
that just
network
forgot
or
about
something.
it.
You don't pay for a damn thing.
I think because it's connected to Google something. I
Google
don't
Plus
know.
is dead. So
Yeah, it's not Google Plus. Thank God. That was the worst. Trying to log in through Google
into
Plus
Google Plus.
just to log into YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But no, I somehow have access to it because I think Google has some kind of subscription thing where it's not even a subscription thing. It's like if you have like a Google phone or I don't know, it's connected to that somehow. Something with music. I really don't know what I'm talking about, but I do have YouTube Red, and it's I don't know how much it is, but I would
have
say
YouTube Red.
it's great.
They do.
I have YouTube Red.
No
and I
ads,
require it.
and yeah, being able to play, which kind of sucks because they did have that before YouTube Red,
Yeah.
and they took it away. But that is a great feature. I do use it a
So
lot.
what is it like? $5 a month? What is it?
No,
More?
probably it's.
What do you mean? You're actually paying for it?
I know, but it's got to a point where I just don't look at it anymore. YouTube Red is probably.
what's gonna
dude, I honestly
He's gonna
think
see
it's-
that it's like $28 a month.
No,
and
it's
he's
not
gonna
that
freak
bad.
out.
He's canceling it right now.
What?
Dude, I'm just gonna hear you like, don't worry about it. It's not that important.
It's not that much.
Excuse me, I want to go cry.
So let's get into this
Oh my
game.
God.
What do you got? What do you got for us over there?
Y'all are ready for it?
Yeah.
I feel like we were a little early.
Just a heads up, it's $16 a month.
Jesus.
For
I don't
YouTube?
know. I use YouTube is my main source. I use it more than anything.
See, that's the thing. Because it could be worth it. I don't watch movies. I don't watch TV. I don't
Oh, so you
listen
pay
to the
for
radio.
movies?
Huh?
You can watch movies on there.
I can watch movies on there.
Yeah, they have YouTube TV now.
Yeah, I can watch.
That's not
yeah.
part of YouTube Red though. That's different. That's
I can
like
watch.
cable.
I
on
can
YouTube.
watch YouTube shows
Yeah.
with YouTube Red, but I don't watch any of them.
I was gonna say,
The
what-
thing is, like, I need it. I don't need it, but I need it because
The ads are the worst.
the ads are the worst.
They're really bad.
Have
and
you
the
ever
thing
heard
is-
of ad blocker?
The thing is, I go to sleep to my iPad.
No, I'm the same. Yeah.
And I can't have ad blocker on there.
Oh, on your iPad.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that, but yeah, that's the same case for me. And like on my phone. That's where I use a lot of
I go to sleep
YouTube.
to very soothing
I never
noises,
use it.
and I can't just have out of nowhere like "Bye Febreze today,"
Where it's like
and I just wake up and I'm just like, "What the fuck?"
No, yeah, I have. I mean, I did that with my phone too, but I just have it.
I don't
turned
know
way
what
down.
you're like going to sleep to.
Oh, you don't
Oh
want to know
god.
what I'm going to
Let's
sleep
get
to.
into this.
What do you want to get into?
So what do you go to sleep to?
Something with Pokemon.
How does
probably.
everyone go to sleep? I want to know.
I go to
that.
sleep to the
Do y'all-
flapping of Pokemon cards.
How do you know they're Pokemon cards?
I don't. That's a surprise.
So like, do y'all have any kind of thing that y'all do?
I just
A
mean,
routine before y'all go to sleep? I know we've talked about it
routine.
before.
Why
It's
is
like
he
the-
Yeah,
laughing?
we do.
It's just like it's a question that's designed for me.
Let's let this guy answer.
Oh,
no,
no,
answer
I'm-
last.
go around the room. Go around. Go around the room.
We'll start with our guest.
Okay, so then we did talk about this before.
Yeah.
That like one of the signs that I noticed that I was getting older was that I have to get ready for bed. I can't just pass out anymore like I could in my 20s, because I will wake up, and this is a true thing, like I will wake up at 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning, sprawled out on the bed, you know, my legs hanging off the bed or something like that. I used to be able to sleep straight through the night in any position, on the floor, on the couch, both. I mean, you could do that when you're young, but for some weird reason, like now I have to get ready for bed. Like I have to not put pajamas on, but like, I mean, at least get under the covers and get in like a actual sleeping position, you know, on your back, stomach, side,
Yeah.
whatever. And that's how I get a good night's sleep now.
So do you move while you're asleep? Like when you go to sleep on your back, do you wake up on your back?
Really?
Okay.
I'm a pretty
Yeah.
I'm a pretty hard sleeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like when you do get ready.
When I do get ready to get
What's your
and
what's your
shut off the
preparation?
light and go to sleep.
So you have to like you're in the mode. You're like I'm going to sleep. Lights are off. I'm in my PJs or whatever.
Yeah.
Covers over me. You're ready to go to sleep.
That's
That's your preparation.
That's if that is a part of it,
Mhm.
then yes.
It's not just
Even
like, go to
even
bed.
if I'm watching like, and I have like an earphone in, like you know, and I'm watching like some Atlantis conspiracy theory video on YouTube, right? I will go to bed and sleep the entire night. However, if I'm coming home at say 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just kind of like lay down in the bed, still have my clothes on, and I'm like texting somebody, and I fall asleep while texting that person, I will wake up 3.5 hours later, body is aching, sore, and I will have to actually do the whole thing, like,
The whole
you know,
routine again.
change my clothes,
Okay.
you know, get under the covers, everything.
Man.
So one thing I do have a question is, do you take naps?
No, I never take naps.
You never take naps? So I'm just like you. I don't take naps because I always have the issue where I'll set my alarm for maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, wake up 4 hours later. And
Yeah.
my schedule is all messed up. I'll feel great, but I won't be
Yeah.
able to go to sleep until like 3 o'clock in the morning. So what I noticed is one time I was really tired and I was watching something on my iPad, and I was laying down on my couch and I fell asleep with it on. I never do that. I always make sure I turn stuff off because I don't like to let it die.
Yeah.
But I fell asleep, woke up like 15 minutes later because I realized I wasn't on my bed, and I was feeling like $1,000,000.
God.
So anytime that I'm just so exhausted, I'll try to like take a nap on my sofa
Yeah.
because I'll wake up. I won't, like, if I go to my bed, I'm going to sleep. I'm not
Yeah.
taking a nap. I'm going to sleep for at least 4 hours.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That was just something that I noticed.
But are you a night owl?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. See, because I am too. And this is the reason why I know that not going to bed the proper way, yeah, it's going to mess me up for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And it's because, you know, living with my parents, living with a roommate, like, as long as there has been somebody else in the house or the apartment, I will go to bed based on the time that they go to sleep.
Oh.
If
see.
I am alone in a house or apartment, I will straight up stay up until 5 a.m. and I will not even be tired. And
That's pretty
I
cool.
will still get up and go to work the next day.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
So what about you, Nick? You have any kind of routine or
Dude, I used
Something
to be
that
able
you-
to stay up late, but dude, I'm literally in bed by 10:30. Jesus
Nice.
Christ.
Unprofessional.
Come
I turned this
on.
down all the way. I don't know why.
No, just literally probably take a shower around 9:30. So I'll walk you through my whole routine when I get home. So I get home, I'll eat dinner and then I'll go work out, whether it's run, play basketball, or just hit a punching bag. Do that. Then I'll go shower. It's usually around 9. Maybe sometimes a little bit earlier than that. I'll literally maybe get on my computer for like 30 minutes to an hour if I have time or if I'm feeling up to it. And then 10:30 the latest, I'm in bed. I'll play.
So, do you have to do this to get sleep, or is this kind of just like
I work
try to
out.
do
I
this?
work out as soon as I get home, or I eat,
okay?
then work out.
It helps you sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially working out, because your mind's tired, but your body's not tired. At least for me, with what I do at work, I'm sitting at a desk all day.
Yeah.
So and there's times where I'm like, dude, like when my head's killing me, but my body is like, I'm moving around too much. So I have to get that physical activity, and if I don't, it kind of throws me off. But literally lay in bed, I'll watch one YouTube video, because if I keep going, like, it'll
keep
be like
watching.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
gotta get up in 2 hours. But I'll watch one, then turn it off, and then I have my dog sleep with me. I'll literally just start
okay.
petting him, and then I'll fall asleep. That's really it.
Man. But yeah,
I'll go ahead and go before this guy, because I know you
Because this
the
is going to
most
be like some
unique-
crazy.
I don't. It's not unique. Go.
So I have to take a shower. That's like kind of like the only requirement is a hot shower. Because as weird as it is, I'll try to dry my hair, but of course it'll stay wet. But I don't mind that feeling.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like the wet, it just cools you, huh?
Yeah.
Cools you.
Yeah.
I feel the same way with the hair.
But as far as like anything that I need to do, complete silence is fine. But that's not what I recommend.
Yeah,
I can
do
sleep.
complete
I can do complete silence if it's freezing. If it's like a freezer, like in a hotel, that's fine, because there's no fans. There's no ceiling fans in hotels, so I noticed that it's very quiet. But as long as it's cold, I'm fine. But if you like look at my room, I don't only just have the ceiling fan that's full blast, but I have a floor fan that's full blast, and I really just have it for the noise.
Okay.
And I like
Okay.
having the wind blow on me while I'm asleep. I don't know if that's just something that I don't know, but
Soothing.
yeah, I pretty much like that was one of the first things that I wanted was a floor fan for when I go to sleep. That's kind of it though, nothing special.
Nothing crazy like what we're about to hear right now.
Yeah,
It's
So what?
not crazy.
Tub of pudding.
Tub pudding. No.
Bait.
I
roll around with puppies.
So I've always had trouble going to sleep. I can't just lay in bed and sleep. First of all, I can't sleep in silence. I think too much, and I'll stay up till like 4 in the morning or something. And I can't really go to sleep in pitch dark anymore. And I need something on. So for a long time, it was lay in bed, watch TV for like an hour, and then as I'm watching TV, start to doze off and wake up and then start to doze off until I just completely out. And I would put a timer on my TV. And half of the time I'd have to reset that timer because I just can't fall asleep. And I can't do pills. I can't do like NyQuil, any of that. It really doesn't work.
ZQuil.
Have you tried coding?
Oh,
Dirty
wow.
Sprite? Not going.
So now, ever since like, was it like 2 years probably? I looked up something called ASMR. And
Do you have to do ASMR
huh?
to go to sleep?
Not. I mean, I don't do it to myself.
No.
But you have
You're
to listen
listening
to
to
it.
somebody doing it. Yeah.
I don't have to, but it really does
He
help.
wants to.
I want to.
What kind of ASMR?
A lot of it is not what you think. Not what you think, because
What do you think?
ASMR
Wait,
because
It's certainly not what you
ASMR
think.
It's not what
Yeah.
anyone thinks. Because ASMR gets attributed with one thing, and they're like, oh, eating in the mic, or mouth sounds, and spit sounds. What are you, pedophile or something? But
How does that make you a pedophile?
I meant a pervert, but pedophile came out.
He's getting very
Oh,
hostile
okay.
right now.
It's because people
How is that
always
perverted?
go to.
With eating.
Hey,
I mean,
you
YouTube
do what
thinks
you
it's
gotta do.
perverted because they're taking down a lot of channels that do that. They're age
Okay.
gauging them, demonetized.
That's like a fetish.
That's exactly.
it?
People take it as a
That's
fetish.
what people
The
take it.
sound of people eating.
Anything's a fetish.
It's just
so.
weird.
Yeah,
So people.
feet are.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Anyways,
I mean, it can't be.
But it's like
feet
supposed
on
to be. It's
YouTube.
supposed to be like stress relief, right?
it is. It's just like certain noises. So for me, what really does it is tapping. Tapping.
So
on
when somebody's
objects.
like that.
like for instance, get my iPad, and they'll close their iPad and they'll just like, oh, sorry, that's not ASMR. They'll do this. They'll do that, and just the high qualityness of the mic, catching the crisp sounds, and the mic is like the gain is full up.
Yeah.
Like you can hear everything. They're whispering, because the whispers soothe me, whether it be a male or a female. The deeper the voice for the male, the better,
Ooh,
and the softer the voice for the female, the better.
okay.
I can't do like high pitch grow. Anyways, but like
Go on.
But the tapping, it just soothes me so much.
Yeah.
But you can't get tired of it, and it doesn't give me tingles anymore. So
I
tingles.
don't know.
What was I about to
what's
say?
happening.
Yeah.
Tingles
Tingles?
where on your
Okay.
body?
Okay, for instance, have you ever?
No, the answer's already no.
Never have I ever.
Ah,
Have you ever got like the?
you remember in
the pee
elementary? I don't know if you guys ever did this.
It's the worst way to start that statement.
Yeah.
When people used to, I don't know if anyone ever did it to you guys. I'm just gonna. Did anyone like ever used to like draw on your back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Okay.
like it would like kind of soothe you, would relax you, because in a way it kind of feels like a massage.
You would just feel
Yeah, I mean, basically that's
You
what
ever
Yeah.
gotten a good massage to where you just like your body just goes like, oh.
no. What
Like
kind
you
of
get
massage
chills?
is-
You get like kind of like chills and you feel like a tingle going down your spine. You ever taken a piss
Yeah.
and it just relieves you so much?
That's
Like, you're
a
just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh.
okay.
know
That's
what I'm
that's
talking
what you
about?
get out of it.
Chills
That's
or
what you get out of
something.
it.
Yeah,
Piss
okay.
chills.
Imagine getting that from sound. So for me, on occasion, I don't really get it with tapping anymore because I've fucking blown myself away with tapping.
Yeah.
Like this, it's look. There's a whole community around this.
Yeah, there is.
It's pretty big now. It's bigger than I thought it is.
I
but
wonder why.
like this.
I think it's time to start talking shit to him.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
This is what helps me sleep. It's relaxing to me. I don't know what it is. The whispers are relaxing. It soothes me.
So let me ask you this: is there a specific male or female that you have to listen to?
Not
Or
really.
that you
That I have.
prefer?
There's some that I prefer. Like, there's a dude, Raffy Taffy.
Okay.
He's like a dude that posts. He posts like rarely, but he still somehow has a huge fan base,
Mhm.
and is known basically as like the underground god of ASMR. Even though he hardly posts, but the dude just has a relaxing voice. And then there's a guy named Dr. T.
I think you're thinking of Mr. T.
So wish his name was Dr. Tingle.
Ooh.
That
Oh
would've
no, that's
been-
his thing. That's his thing. He has
Oh,
he
Dr.
has
Tingle.
personas in his videos sometimes, and he has like
There you
go.
one of them
There
is
it
Dr. Tingles. Or no, it's
God.
Dr. Tingles of Tingle Bottom Industries.
Tingle bottom.
Other one is something Vincent Squingelli or something, where he's like a mobster. But the thing is, he has a very bassy voice, a very like, I can't do it because my voice isn't bassy, but just very bassy, soothing when he whispers, and
Whatever works, dude. That's fine.
look, you can see I'm kind of passionate about this. This is why one day I'll reveal my ASMR channel.
Okay.
One day,
Oh.
I have a secret
that
ASMR
will be
channel.
something.
But
This I want to see.
Oh, one of these days we'll use our ASMR mic over there for
Oh
you.
yeah.
a lot of people use that too, tapping on the mic, like just kind of like doing this gently. You'll hear that.
Okay.
And it's just like it's little things that you would never expect, that just make good noise because of the quality of the mic. It's really all it is the mic.
Yeah.
The mic catches such a crisp sound that it just pleases the ears, and I get like sometimes I get a tingle, but most of the time it just suits me. Just relax, like if I'm listening to good music, in a weird way.
Yeah.
And it's nothing I have to
Is it-
focus on.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
It's just background.
It's just background
Background
noise. So I fall asleep to it.
Well, that's cool, man.
It's
Very.
Very
Cool.
interesting.
one day we'll
Very unique.
Welcome to the official ASMR podcast,
Jesus Christ.
where we do nothing but ASMR.
So do you want to talk about the name? We were thinking that maybe you can give us some ideas. We don't know.
Oh
What
yeah,
did
for
you
the
call 'em?
podcast because we actually don't have a name yet.
So I came up with a whole lot of nothing because I feel like that's what we talk about.
Yeah.
Val said
The
trash
trash cast.
cast.
The trash cast.
Yeah, it's just something like, you know, not to take too seriously, and
Yeah.
it's a name.
What did you say? Something about a red table?
oh,
Four
for
motherfuckers and
And a red table?
And a red
Motherfuckers
table.
and a red table. But I kind of don't like that because you have to kind of limit that.
To the red table.
we can only have a red
feel
table.
like you can only have
Four
four
people.
Four
people
motherfuckers.
And I can
and
never
a red
change
table. Yeah.
the cloth.
And you can never change it.
We'll evolve to like 5 douchebags and a blue table.
You should do that every single season. Add
Evolve.
a member, add like another guest or like another chair, and you go from like 4 to 5 to 6 to 7.
Oh, just keep adding
Yeah,
more
and just
people.
keep adding more people, or take it back down if it's getting too many.
We'll go to one asshole and a white table.
Jesus.
God.
Anyways, let's get into them segments, huh?
All right,
Here
so
we go.
you guys ready to practice y'all's voice acting skills?
Ooh.
I'm gonna have
shit.
y'all read out some things. So, I don't know if y'all remember last week's game where we
Avatar.
basically just had
certain year.
to guess the plot of whatever. I you weren't here, so
Mhm.
what I did was I looked up a couple things that were I looked up a movie, a video game, and basically like an event that happened a certain year, and I just basically read out the plot of
Mhm.
the movie and the video game, just had them guess what it was, and then the time of the year was just the event.
Mhm.
Okay.
This time it's a little bit more interactive.
That's what I like to hear.
And instead of me reading it, it's gonna be dialogue. And oh man, I forgot the mic's right in front of me. I probably got ear raped just now. I have scripts.
No,
It's not long.
It really
It's
does
not long
say
at all.
script one.
Yeah.
Script.
Can we do it
So-
all ASMR?
It's so y'all are just gonna get
Don't
each
understand.
a script.
Did I pass it down or?
It's two.
or do
No,
you
no, no.
have, like
You
a script for someone.
not really. It's
You
just
plan
1, 2, and
this?
3.
Okay.
Did you plan the best?
So it's 2 characters, and y'all are basically gonna just try to guess. It's a video game, a movie, and an anime. The thing is, it's very hard. I am not gonna expect y'all to get the names of whatever it is. I just want to know, do y'all know what it is? Like, what category? Is it a movie, video game, or anime? So, before y'all read it, because y'all are reading it right now,
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna have y'all read it out loud, and
Can you like?
have everyone guess. But before y'all guess what y'all's is, y'all are gonna write it down, because I want everyone to go first, and then we'll see who gets what.
What do you mean write it down?
Like, don't read it and then
Oh, you
start
want me to
guessing.
guess like before I read it?
No, you can
Oh.
read it. Well, I guess
You just
I don't
said
know.
don't read it.
No, wait, hold on.
So you know what? Never mind. Don't worry about writing it down. I guess I thought of it too much.
Okay. So
We'll see how it works. Just I want y'all to read
I'll just take
y'all
a pen.
scripts,
Okay.
all of y'all, not at the same time, but afterwards we'll guess, or y'all will guess which
Okay.
one is which.
Okay. So like.
Because
This-
the thing I don't want y'all to do is eliminate one and be like, okay, that's the movie,
Mhm.
and then I say, yeah, you're right, and then you only have 2 left.
Okay, I get you.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
So we'll read them all first, and then we'll guess.
Yeah.
What they
You know what we should do for next time? If we ever do something like this again, you should write it to where, like, you know how you have A and B?
Each of
Let's
us have
say-
our own.
Well, and since you know which everyone is, like, you be B and let us be A. That way it kind of has you more interactive with that.
I was gonna read all of them. I wanted to, but then I was like, what's the fun in that? So
All right,
I'm just gonna let y'all.
Okay.
Start with you?
Okay. So
We
do
get
we,
to, like,
do we all
design
have
our
the
own
same
voices?
thing?
No.
Y'all
No.
can.
Oh, we don't all have the same thing.
No, right?
No, they're all
No.
different.
They're all different.
Yeah, you're basically gonna be both voices.
Both voices.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one says.
Yeah, close into the mic.
Didn't close.
It's gonna
Get
blow
some
it out.
ASMR.
Yeah,
This one is from Mike.
Oh,
No.
And you know what's going to happen now? You should admit your situation. There would be more dignity in it. You go to hell! All right. Let me ask you something. If the rule you followed brought you to this, of what use was the rule? Do you have any idea how crazy you are? You mean the nature of this conversation? I mean the nature of you.
whew, that was
Dang.
great,
Golf
man.
claps, golf claps all around. Well,
Hey,
we have to
this
follow,
dude-
he should have
hey.
gone last. We have to
Yeah.
follow that.
He
Y'all
wants
gotta
you to
follow up on
send
that.
him this clip
I feel like you.
tonight. This is what he's
Nice.
going to sleep to.
You hear the bass
Okay,
in
so
that voice?
this is all from the same movie.
No.
They're all
Oh,
different.
okay, they're all
So
different movies.
one is a movie, one is a video game, and one is an anime.
All right, so let's just write everybody's down.
We'll,
So
we'll,
this is
we'll do
script
them all
3?
first, right?
Yeah, and
So do you want
then
to write down what do you think it is right now?
that's why I had the pins.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But I don't know if y'all would want to wait
To the end.
for the other
No,
ones.
As of now, it might change, but
So you already okay.
We just can't like look at what we all guessed.
yeah.
That's fine.
This is also a
okay.
trigger.
I'll wait. Go ahead.
All right.
All right, you ready? I'll go.
Yeah.
Shoot me for your son. Don't you even? You think you die and that's that? You think you die and everything will be sugar and rainbows? Then what can I do? What do you want from me? If I can't live or die, what do you want me to do? Don't ask me. You figure it out. I don't know.
All right.
Very interesting take.
Sounds familiar.
That one was kind of a hard read because that don't you even? It's kind of a weird accent, but not bad.
Don't you even? All right, get your guesses in.
All right. So what do you got, Mr. ASMR?
Man, this is hard. Those are hard acts to follow. Okay. I didn't create these weapons to be wasted like that. Using them this way is the only thing that gives them any meaning at all. It's hopeless, isn't it? I've made my decision. You're not a human being. You're a plant. I know that. You're a superior being. I disagree.
Why did my man sound like Soldier 76 right there?
I tried to give him two different voices so you would know, like, there's two characters.
It's very interesting the way you did that. Okay. So,
You see, I have written nothing down. 'Cause I have no idea any of this.
it's just basically guessing cuz I don't expect y'all to guess what it comes from, but just what category it would fit in.
Okay, I got my guesses.
You got your guesses? Well, I have a
I'll go.
bonus.
Oh, this trump card.
Let's
This one is not exactly it's just a quote. And it's the same thing. It's
Except the
either a
guess.
movie,
Somebody's got-
anime,
yeah,
or
guess.
video game.
Okay.
From the perspective of others, I am a part of the world. But when I observe the world from my perspective, I am nowhere to be found. To observe is to create perspective. I can never cease to be the point of origin from my perspective. I observe that which is not myself. This is the first principle to find. I just try to find the edgiest thing that I could find. I was actually going to help y'all out with that one. So
But you're
save
not
that one
now?
for last.
Okay.
Alright.
Because I have pictures. Because if I tell y'all the names of the things, like the examples
Yeah.
to choose from, I'm pretty sure y'all don't know two
Okay.
of them.
Okay.
I guess I'll go first in guessing.
Okay.
So, is that how you wanted to do it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Rick. I think Rick's is a movie.
What was Rick's? Yours was
Rick 3.
Number 3.
okay.
Before you tell the answer, we'll go through all this, right?
Yep.
Okay. Nyx was a game, and
What-
I was the anime. I'm script 1.
Your script 1?
Nick
Okay.
is script 2.
Okay.
Okay, Nick.
So script 1, which was Mike, I think that's a game. Script 2, which is me, I think is a movie. And script 3, which is Rick, is an anime.
Okay.
Okay, I think Mike, script 1 was the game. Nick was the anime. Mine was the movie. And I think yours.
Oh, are we guessing his right now?
Hold on.
Okay.
So, what did you think Nick's was?
I thought Nick's was the anime.
Okay.
I
So
thought-
y'all all
I
had
thought-
different.
I thought mine was a movie. I thought Mike's was a game.
We were
Okay.
all literally different.
Yeah, y'all were all
Yeah.
different, but one of y'all actually got it right.
All right.
So, before I say it, mine, I'm going to show y'all a couple pictures. I think Michael has an edge on this. But I'm going to give y'all
That
a
means
hint.
it's anime. It has to be anime.
I don't know.
So, that quote that I read, it's either from an anime called Ergo Proxy,
That's
which
it.
looks like this.
Okay.
Very edgy.
Okay.
It's from The Matrix Reloaded.
Mm.
Again, this quote was about perspective and existence. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Something
show
really-
these pictures on the screen?
I'll post it.
Okay.
I'll put it in the edit. Or
When he knew fake news.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh shit.
That's what I was saying. If I just said it,
Mm.
I would have to show y'all something of what it is.
So it's either the anime or Metal Gear Solid. I'm gonna go Metal Gear Solid. Final answer.
I remember Guns of the Patriots, and I don't remember that. I'm gonna say it's the anime.
Okay.
Man, I don't remember if The Matrix Reloaded has the Oracle. I mean, not the Oracle, the guy who sits in the room with the little clicker.
Oh,
In
the
white room.
architect?
The architect.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
if the architect is in that one, I feel like the architect would say that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Ergo Proxy.
All right. So, the winner out of all of this is Michael. You got all of them right. Every single one.
Jesus.
Every single one.
Every single one, including mine.
That's 10 points.
Holy moly.
Add it to
So-
the list.
Can you? Okay. So, his was the. What did you read?
Script 1.
Script 1.
What
The
was
one
it?
with the-
I didn't create these
plant.
weapons. Yeah. That. Okay. So, can you guess what anime that was from? Yeah, that was a weird
I
one,
just knew it
'cause
was
I
from an
saw-
anime because it was weird.
Yeah.
But no, I can't guess that.
So that's from a little anime called Trigun.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Yeah. And yours, what was yours? It was the one with shoot
Shoot
me.
your son, yeah. Or for your son, yeah. Shoot me for your son.
So do you know what video game that's from? The whole Sugar and Rainbows. I feel like you would probably know, but maybe not. That was literally the most famous quote from that game.
Really?
Final Fantasy Tactics.
That's close.
Final Fantasy 6,
No,
7,
no,
8,
no.
9.
Are you gonna guess before he gets?
I don't know.
No parts.
13. 12.
So what do you think, Rick? Because I specifically remember the Sugar and Rainbows, and I was like, that was a great quote. So I just have to add that.
It's probably 10.
I was actually looking for one from 10, but that was way too hard because they always said a name in every single one. So that one is
I
actually,
don't even remember this.
7.
it was 13.
Chorus, Sugar and Rainbows said something.
It was a
that what's the name
huge
would say.
scene. It was probably the best scene in the game. But I don't want to spoil
Did
it
Snow
for
say
people
that?
that are playing it right now.
Oh,
No
is that the
one
one
is
with
playing
lightning?
that game.
Yes.
I
No
never
one is
played that
playing
one.
13.
You never played
I
that
never
one?
played 13
Oh,
or 13
man.
times 2 or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Just play 13 times 2. That's a good one.
No, don't. That's the
Don't
one he
play
played. Yeah, that one. It was. I liked it. A lot of people
Yeah.
didn't like it because it was linear, but I thought the story was good and the characters were
Okay.
decent. There are some shitty characters, but that was an up moment. And then
Very
that
cool.
last one, I really thought that you had it when you read it.
It sounds really familiar. But what is this one? Is this the...
Can you? It's the movie.
It's the movie.
Yeah. So that was the one with
It sounds
you're
really
nuts, or
familiar.
like, don't you realize how crazy you sound? And he's like, the nature of this conversation, and the guy was like, no, the nature of you. Yo, have any idea of what movie that was from?
The Matrix.
So that one was from No Country for Old Men.
I've heard so many good things about that movie. I've never seen it.
It's amazing. Really, it's a bizarre movie. It's based off a book.
Is this what he's
really,
talking?
All right.
Yeah. I think that's when he's
This-
talking
this-
to the main
is it-
guy that he's chasing.
'Cause I thought this was when he's
Oh,
talking
actually, I
to
don't
the,
know.
the gas station guy.
Oh, I've seen that scene.
Oh yeah, that's a very pivotal scene.
He was
Have
like
you
that.
ever seen it, Nick?
No.
Heads or
I
tails, right?
recommend it. It's really he flips a coin, pulls a two-face, right?
Because I don't
Two-Face.
remember a scene whenever he talks like directly to Josh Brolin.
See, I don't
I
think that's
I
it
think
either.
this might be when he's talking to Woody Harrelson.
Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah. So good job.
That was pretty good.
That was just a little
Yeah,
something.
yeah, whatever.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
That was the best
I'm
one ever.
actually like
He literally got every single one.
surprised that you got it.
I just had the process of elimination.
I was that last one, the quote that I did. I picked those three things on purpose to try to throw you off.
Okay, that was good though. The architect
But,
is in too, I think.
That's a
Yeah.
cool one.
Next time we'll have to put something at stake.
God, just put money in there.
Jeez.
I was gonna do that this time, but
My God.
I'm glad I didn't.
Relax. Actually. Well, thank you for tuning into the podcast. This is
Oh, we're
the
kind of
unnamed podcast,
the
yet to be
unnamed
named.
podcast.
Dude, we gotta figure that out soon.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
For now, we'll just have blank as the name.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Make
Yeah.
sure to share it if you enjoyed it, and if you didn't enjoy it, still share it.
Thank our guest for making the time to come out.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you can be back.
Yeah.
Number one.
You're welcome
The-
whenever.
We'll see.
I'll
Maybe he'll be a
I'll under the
permanent
table.
member.
Maybe.
Doing
there you
ASMR.
go.
Under the table.
ASMR. The ASMR podcast.
The
We all did
ASMR.
ASMR.
Michael's ready to cut this off. That way he can go home.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Take
pop
a
on ASMR
shower.
on the way to the house
Dude.
in the truck. All right,
All
I'm
right,
Mike.
guys.
All right.
Nick,
I'm Val.
I'm Rick.
we out.
All right.
Goodbye.
So?